out for you. Don't worry, sir. Don't worry. We have a chair for you here. Please come. So I would like to take like 3 hands so that we can go very quickly to today's first session. What stood out for you yesterday? What was it that really touched you and you felt, wow, this is the point. This is the matter. So I'd like to take 3 sample videos, 3 people, any table, anywhere. What can you see very much?
Number 2, correct.
Yeah, number 2, sir. Please, sir. Go ahead.
My name is Olatubo Sosiyemi from Junior High School, District 4, Apostle. Concerning the lecture we received yesterday, SPDC, particularly mobilizing fund, it has been established that there is no way we can separate community's effort from the school development. The community is very significant in the sense that we are the managers, we should carry along the people in that community because we are imparting into their children. So they have commitments. So they too should be able to rally around us. We cannot do it alone, and as well the government cannot do it alone. For example, we talk of soliciting for fund. There are many things. It's not only money. For example, I was in need of IRS, Islamic Religious Study. I have CRS, and I put it to the people. Please, your children, many of them, we have, I can say 90% Muslims. And how can they be coming to school? That period they have IRS, when teacher is not there. The tone of the school will be another thing. They will be making noise. That's no good. A man was able to locate. We are paying that man peanuts. But it's highly committed. At that period, the moment they have that lesson, students will occupied. So there is no way we can separate the effort of community from the development of the school. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hello, please. My name is Solare from the city. What I did yesterday was the 2 stories leading to one of the commissioners, which actually proved the theme of this seminar. It shows the relationship, it's about the relationship between the government, school managers, and the community. And it gave us a kind of impetus, going by the stories, when the woman had problem, when he was at school administrator, to show that no one is an island. So the journey to make education in Lagos to be successful, it is the journey for all of us to tread and to achieve. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so you wanted to ask one, so go ahead and have.
Thank you so much. I also need to remind us that we are told that geographical extension of members of the SPFC can be extended beyond the coast of Nigeria. Thank you.
Please a round of applause for him, class. Very wonderful. Very good. All right. So today, by God's grace, we'll be looking at two very critical topics. The session on emotional intelligence will come first, followed by the session on the composition and the roles, responsibilities of school-based management committees in school development. Melissa, please, are you ready with your pre and post? Pre? All right, thank you. So let me find out how many of our tables actually filled the post test through the link we put in the group yesterday. How many of us did? Please mention the name of your table. Table what? Table B. Okay. D. Okay. Table E. Okay. That's table what? G. Okay. Table I. D. Yes, sir. Table L. Okay. Thank you. Yes, sir. K. Okay. Okay. Good. So I must say that okay, many of us need respond to that. Very good. So let me ask a quick question. Before the session and after the session, if you compare your knowledge of the topic that was discussed, how would you rate yourself in percentage between 1 and 100? I will go from table to table to sample opinions now. If you will rate yourself based on your knowledge before the training and after this training, what percent would you rate yourself? Let's say between 1 and 10. What would you say your knowledge is like now? At what level? Between 1 and 10, scale of 1 to 10. Yes. 8 of 10. Okay. So this table 8 too. Okay. This is the cream. Coming back to the cream. What would we reach? 9 of 10. Wonderful. What about this table? 8. 8.5. 8, 9. We divide that by 2. 8. Okay. So what of this table? 8. Okay. What about table here? 9. Okay. And your table map? 9. This table? 9. Okay. And your table map? 8. Good. Your table? 9. Okay. And this table? 9. Okay. This table was our rating? 9. Okay. And the final table? 9. All right. So can we give ourselves a round of applause? So let me just quickly allow us to have feelers from yesterday's responses to the pre-test. So Melissa is going to come forward to show us what the responses were like, that we can have a feedback from what we have done yesterday. So you'd like to project, right? So the first phase, SBMC stands for
Table 1 Executive.
Table 1.
Let's collapse this. Put your laptop on. Use the microphone.
So 8 tables. These are the responses. You can't see it. Okay. So the correct answer is which one? B. B. SBMC percent said I think for development agency. So we can see that 62.5% responded. I think give the right response. Let's move on, please. The one in green. So the following place is the vision of the SBMC. Between schools, communities, and government and local community participation. Let's go on. It's willingness to serve. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. You can be a member of SBMC. So 62.5% of the results right, and then 7.5% school is located, yes or no. Of course, the answer is true. 75% of respondents also qualified. 3% is not. The answer is false. It's not true. The principal or head teacher is supposed to be the secretary of SBMC. The answer is supposed to be what? False. And then people said made by members. There is a cost. So SBMC executive officers come wow. Fortunately, only 37.5% of the people that responded to the exam. But let's go on, please. So the tenure of office for SBMC officers, which of the following is correct? The SBMC is headed by its president. The head teacher is an executive officer. Okay. So good. 75% of the respondents were right. Once encourage inclusiveness in school, irregular is be alone. That is encourage inclusiveness in school. The 14.3%, and this families are the most difficult set of people to control. I mean, somebody whose child is been helping to come around them.
I noticed yesterday. But this no, it's after the lecture, I'll see the best behaved students. So I have some were chatting with their phone and smiling to their phones. I was looking at them. They were smiling to the phones. So if your phone rings, you are not concentrating. Don't let me tell you the best. Like I said, you are more than this, but at least you say something. So somebody is passing with this today. Thank you. Please, our phones of silence. Take out a sheet of paper from your Johnson. And please quickly answer this question in 3 minutes. I will call it. I'll be calling it. I'll call it. Just write yes, no. Your name on the paper, yes or no. Just put it there. 3 minutes. 1. Not fear. You are talking about yourself. If you are writing, you will waste time. Just be saying number 1, no. Number 2, yes. Number whatever you want to put there. 1. That is you. I'm always open to change. If there is a change, am I open to it? 2. I make decisions that are always consistent with my values. I make decisions always consistent with my values. 3. It's difficult to admit when I'm wrong. You always right. That's good. 4. I become defensive when I'm criticized. Then you'll be explaining this, explaining that. Do not want to agree. 5. I do not always enjoy challenges. I don't like challenge. I just want to be as I am. 6. I'm aware of others' moods. I'm very aware of others' moods. 7, I always keep promises. 8, I'm extremely passionate. Some are saying yes. 9, I have difficulty handling multiple demands. I have difficulty handling multiple demands. Well, thank you. Let me be looking up. Then 10, in a sentence, just one line. Describe a recent pressure situation you faced. Describe a recent pressure situation you faced. When I count 1, 2, 3 to 10, put your papers upside down and your pens down. Nobody should write again. By the time I count 1 to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 914, 915, 916, 917, 918, 919, 10. Papers down. Just fold your hands, rest well on your chair, rest back, and relax. Some people are not folding their sir. Hold your hands, rest down, relax well. Beautiful. Relax. Don't forget this thing here is the anti. Don't forget it. Thank you. Those at the back, please, I want you to be looking at how many flags are coming on these classes. Thank you. Yes, can we? Thank you. Don't talk to Auntie Bola. Just give her your paper or push it where she's going to see it. We are talking this morning, teaching ourselves on what we call emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence. When you hear about intelligence, like, I know what I'm doing. I'm very bright. I have higher understanding. But there's emotion. We are emotional beings. I like this side. Very good. We ask ourselves, what is emotion? Some people will say, I have emotions. Do we really know that we have it? Do we understand it? Do we know who we are? By the time you know who you are, you can control your day. Some say emotion is a skill. But to me, emotion is life. Don't worry, you are having the paper. Next. Emotion is a strong feeling, but we cannot see it. As you are seated here, at least one person is not happy. They just say, I should come for this training. Let me just come. So, the person beside you is like warning number 1. Warning number 1. person beside you is like, who is this? He's not my level. She's not my level. But we won't say it. But inside us, majority find it very difficult to cope, connect, or communicate effectively with themselves. At times you are asked, what is wrong with you? I don't know. So yes, this presentation is not to get rid of your emotions. We are emotional creatures. We make decisions and respond to stimuli based on our emotions. Anything you are going to react to, you will react based on your emotions. Rather, it is how and what we do at home, in our place of work, or when we are asked to do something. We need intellectual ability to be successful in, to transform our intentions that matter to us, your emotion, and control it when expressing yourself. Just like what happened yesterday. There are many benefits associated with developing this AI. One, how you feel. You wake up in this parents, you come and complain. All the students look at them. Me as principal, look at my office. And how you feel, any point in time. How you think. Those are elements of emotion. How am I feeling? Your thinking. Then it translates to your thought, to your behavior, and then you. Once our inside is taken care of, then our outside is good to go. This guy, Daniel Coleman, is the father of AI. And let's see what he states. Is the capacity, emotions, and those of others, then motivate yourself. Manage the emotion well in you yourself and those of others around you. Let me give us a quick example. Assuming I'm going to use family setting. You and your spouse or the children, you had agreement before coming to school or your place of work, and you transfer that agreement to a stop at the gate of the school. Then any teacher that greets you, your nose, and that teacher is like, thinking their emotions. You can't judge them. When they react somehow, and that's why this is important for your cognitive ability. We need to learn it. It is better to communicate with others. Growth is based on our emotions and how you use them. In HDINIGERIA, those orphans and those living with it. Especially, we have like 24 or so in university. And since most universities, they do online teaching now. We are going any phone that links now. I will tell the students, this is the daddy, this is the mommy that gave you. Say thank you, ma'am, say thank you, sir. So please put our phones on silent. Thank you. Emotional intelligence is what makes the difference anywhere you are. That is from you. Right? It's not because you have PhD. It's not your academic qualification. Not that you went to Harvard University. Not your place of work. Maybe your own office, you have AC. Maybe you bring homages to the school. Maybe all your children, they are studying abroad. Not your insights, not your analytical mind, not your IQ status, not your citizenship, not your place of birth. I was born in Coconut Island, Banana Island. No, straight, no, a different person and success. And start anti-balance. Your a teacher comes to you or anybody, let me give it back. Then you are the same. You are not different. You are before you know, yes, it can take you long. It's just like you are going to farm. What do you need? Maybe 1 hour successful that farm.